December 6, 2014. We're gonna drive across LA and hit every wedding we possibly can. It's gonna be awesome. And we're late.
In the music video for Maroon 5's song Sugar, we see the band showing up at weddings. They crash parties. This video has been trending online all day, and it's because it's real. The band actually showed up at weddings and surprised the bride. I know it's real because I actually talked to someone who was at one of the weddings. His name is Eric Parsons, and he's a photographer. He tells me about what really happened. So Eric, I know you were shooting photos during a wedding that Maroon 5 crashed for their music video. Did people see this coming, or was it a huge surprise to everyone?
It was a huge surprise. The only people that were in on it were the groom, because he had to help coordinate with the producers and the director. But other than him, just the event coordinator and the DJ knew about it. They didn't even tell me anything, and it was very surreal.
How he got involved? How did this actually happen?
Well, the groom, I don't know exactly his relation, but he knows the director, and I think the couple are both, they work in the entertainment industry, and so he had known the director for a while, and they approached him with this idea about a video where they would crash weddings. And so they had a large pool of potential candidates, and so he said, yeah, I'd be willing to join this project. But that was many months ago, and he didn't think he had much of a chance of being selected. And then finally, about a month before the wedding, they told him that they had chosen him.
I want that red velvet, I want that sugar sweet.
So of course in the music video they only played their single, Sugar. What were the other two songs that they played at your reception?
Well, they actually did 2 takes of Sugar. The first take was obviously a surprise, and then they stopped and they regrouped and they thanked everybody for being there, and they said they wanted to reposition their cameras and do another take of Sugar, which they did, and they encouraged the crowd to come in closer and be more excited. And then they cleared the floor and they serenaded the bride and groom. So it was just Sharon and Steve by themselves on the dance floor, and they played an acoustic version of She Will Be Loved.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Is there anything else you think people watching the music video might not realize about how it was produced?
Well, the video would have you believe that Maroon 5 band members and crew kind of sneaked into the wedding when the reception was going on and assembled the stage and created a ruckus, but it didn't really happen like that. The stage was set up before anybody entered the reception hall. In fact, they wouldn't let anyone in. And as I said, we were none the wiser. So when everyone made entry into the ballroom for the grand entrance, it was already all set up, and they were already hiding behind the curtain the whole time. We just didn't know it.
Wow. Eric, thank you so much for sharing that with us. We really appreciate it.